good having that relationship, knowing that like let's say Ghost, for example, Ghost being the boundary safety, like me trusting him, like we have a good relationship off the field, so like it's easy. Like Ghost, what's the call? Ghost give me the call. Okay, cool, we're gonna go play. So just those good bonds are it's just great. Just having off the field and on the field, it just makes everybody play well together.
Obviously the depth you have, but somebody like Chris, because man, you're touching on going from corner through safety in the spring, and it seemed like as the spring went on, anything's it's going to take time. But I mean, he got more comfortable. What did you see from his growth at safety? And I mean, how can he impact the team in the depth there?
I feel like Chris just came to work every day, and he just improved every day as it seemed. Like I feel like he got more confident, more comfortable playing safety. You know, it's good for him to be able to have that flexibility as a young guy, especially like knowing that okay, you can play corner and you can play safety. So it's always good having just multiple traits. And that's gonna help him get on the field way faster.
From I guess a matchup standpoint, when he was playing corner, goes back to safety. Is there almost a matchup advantage, or almost like a mental advantage going from corner to safety, and just like maybe it's a teeny bit different of a mindset, but just in your thoughts, like is there like an advantage? I guess is it tougher to go from corner to safety, or is it from safety to corner?
I feel like, in my opinion, I think it would be tougher to go from safety to corner, just knowing that safety you it's a different type of game. You hitting runs more, you back in the deep zone, but corner it's a little bit more man-to-man coverage. So I feel like him going from corner to safety was a smoother transition. I'm looking forward to bonding with my teammates. I'm looking forward to like the campfires, the good weather down there. At least looking forward to. I mean, the only negative there really is the sleeping. Like that's the only negative. Everything else pretty cool. Yeah. Mixed emotions about it. Mixed emotions. It was cool though.
Keith, what did you make of your off-season progression and what you were able to kind of accomplish for yourself over the last few months?
I just this off-season, I attacked it trying to get stronger, faster. I've been working on a lot of leadership skills, being an older guy, so I got to lead now. So those are the main things I've been working on. And then, of course, my technique and stuff like that on the field. So I've been working on a lot of things. Y'all gonna see.
Coach, how would you say the energy is different heading into this upcoming season compared to last year?
I feel like the energy is pretty similar. I mean, last year we weren't, not a lot of eyes were on us last year, due to our season before that. But even this year, I feel like we have a great mindset of not getting complacent, not getting satisfied with what we did last year. I feel like it's a lot of hunger in here, and the energy is great.
Speaking of energy, obviously the EA cover with Sam and the coach on it.
Yeah.
And I know Coach likes to always say he's the best at the games. And do you feel there's pressure on him and Sam to be the best? And has anybody beat him up so far?
I haven't played him yet this year. I think Tony Nakuma played him. I think Tony blew him out. I don't think Coach solid. He plays pretty good, but I don't think he's the best. I don't think he's the best.
So are you going to take your shot on him?
Yeah, I need to play him. For sure.
What about Sam?
I don't know Sam games like that. I don't think Sam would beat me.
What do you think are some of the strengths of the secondary heading into the upcoming season?
I feel like the strengths of the secondary is the effort we play with, and we all play at a high effort. We play fast, we play physical. I feel like we're a very communicative secondary. Like we always communicating, we always going to watch film, talking, and being in details after each rep, after each play, just always trying to get on the same page.
Speaking of details, obviously Coach Ward always talking about takeaways and sacks. And last year, obviously the first score of the year was obviously Alpha turnover. They just came in bunches after that. To your point, with this comfort and with the trust you have, does again, previews in the game plan, does it make it a little bit less challenging for you guys as a second to take chances, to take the ball away, knowing where the other guys at, and just how much again you studied up on film and again getting to sync with Coach Ward on defense?
Yeah, Coach Ward preaches a lot like this. when you prepare real well, like during out the week, it makes it easier to create turnovers. You get to play faster. You're not just out here like reacting. You kind of anticipate. So that's what Coach Ward been preaching us this offseason, trying to get in the film even more, just so we can anticipate plays and make plays for ourselves.
Coach Ward did say, like I told you before, you gotta throw the ball somewhere, but I'm sure you just want people to keep picking on you, right?
Nah, yeah. I hope so. I hope they keep picking on me, for sure.
What was that like for you this offseason, kind of going on that note of being like picked on, dealing with contested catches and that kind of stuff? Like, how has that training been for you and kind of continuing to grow in that part of the game?
Just being more aggressive at the catch point, just taking advantage of your plays, like just going back and watching, ignore the good plays that you made and go back and watch your bad plays and just try to critique yourself and like, okay, this is what I need to work on, and then work on that, and then you improve. I feel like I did a good job of showing that a little bit in the spring, and then in the season I get to show it even more.
So with those bad plays you kind of talk about, do you think a majority of those plays you had that were rougher were more down to like what you were seeing on the field at the time, or was it more or less down to like maybe you say getting stronger, like being more physical in those moments?
I feel like a lot of it was self-inflicted wounds. I feel like a lot of, as a DB, that's a mistake you'll make. Most of the time it'll be a self-inflicted wound. Like sometimes they're gonna go make a good play. That's part of the game, but like probably like 70% of it is self-inflicted. So like you said, being stronger at the catch point or something like that. And little things like that. That's what I've been working on.
Look bigger.
Oh yeah, I picked up some pounds.
How much?
Like 5 solid pounds.
How much will that like extra strength help within reps?
I feel like it helps a lot. I haven't get to see in the spring. I was a little stronger, but I got stronger in the summer. But in the spring, like from the season to the spring, I feel way stronger and it felt good. So we're gonna see how I feel in fall camp. I got a little stronger from that too.
What's your favorite coverage to play with the ASU defensive line?
Man,
Why?
mano a mano, it's me versus you. Man,
You like press man?
yes sir.
How close do you think the team is to where they need to be for the start of the season?
We have a lot of work to do for sure, but we're definitely going down the right track. I feel like, to me, I always say this in the summer, it's like the young guys come in. I feel like a big part of our team getting close together and the step that we need is Camp T. I feel like that's when the team, like, cause it's just us out there. We all coming together, we bonding. Like, you ain't got no choice but to talk to your bunk buddy. So it's just, I feel like that's a great stepping point. But we're definitely on the right track.
How much you guys have coming back? Do you think Brian Ward will let you guys play more press man?
Yeah, definitely. Yes, sir. But wherever he plays, we're gonna execute.
Yeah, what would that enable? Do you think you guys should get more takeaways this year?
Yes, sir. I think so. We have some goals. I don't want to say them out here, but we got some goals for ourselves. We definitely looking to do more than what we did last year.
Can you give us one goal?
One goal. It's like effort. Never, always effort. Give 100% effort no matter what. That's one of the goals.
I would say that like you want 30 takeaways and 40 sacks over here.
Something like that.
What's your relationship like with Javen? He said you guys are like brothers.
That's my dog. For sure. Like, I feel like last year, that's when we got close. Like, Camp T, that's when we got like real close. Like, of course, we were already close, but like, that's my dog. Like, that's my brother.
How do you guys push each other?
We just like friendly competition. Like, not necessarily competing to like, oh, I beat you. It's competing like, okay, like we push each other to be better. Like everything we do, like getting here early, like little things like that. Like, staying after, getting extra work. That's like it's always just friendly competition. We make each other better every day. It's good. Get to go on against like an elite quarterback every day, an elite receiver court. It's great work always with them. Like even after like Sam is my locker mate, so if I got a question, I can always ask, what were you seeing here? Just little questions like that. It's always good just to just learn every day. So it's great going against our offense. I feel like it's great just knowing like on the field, yeah, we're gonna go out there and compete. Like we're gonna go out there and compete, but off the field, like we still family. So I feel like that's a good thing about this team that we have. Like we go out there on the field to compete, but off the field, we're still family and brothers.
So it's great to have
Oh, leader for sure. Like Sam's gonna be here early. He gonna leave late, so he's our leader. It's good to. You see him doing the right thing. You see him putting in extra work. It's gonna make you want to put in extra work. So he's a great leader.
Were you surprised by anything that he did last year?
Nah, I see it every day. I see it every day, man. So Sam, the work that he puts in, it shows. That was just a little glimpse of it. Y'all can get to see what he really can do this year.
What is it about his personality that's like different? Because he had never started before last year, but yet he had respect in you guys.
I feel like Sam's just a dog. Like, you know, a lot of quarterbacks, you know, they don't like to lift. They don't like to, you know, be nitty gritty. But Sam a dog. Like, I feel like he attacks the lift. Like, he be loud in there. He vocal in there. And, you know, just when you see that from your quarterback, it's just great.
Any superstitions or anything you watch that per game?
Nah, I kind of be in my own mode, so I don't really get to see that.
What's the balance of that? Because I know you always hear like either receivers and DBs or quarterbacks and DBs talking. Like you want to say, oh, this is what the DB's doing, but is there also a thought of your mind like I can't get the quarterback too much because he's playing against me one day, I don't know where to go.
Nah, yeah, it's a balance, but at the end of the day, we all Sun Devils right now. So like, let's say if JT had a question, I'm gonna answer his question. If I had a question, he'll answer my question. So I feel like that's good for us.
Keith, how was your?
Sam throw a ball, and you go, uh-oh, he made a mistake there. I'm going to get this one.
It's rare. It's rare. So when they do come, you gotta get them.
Keith, how was your dieting in the off season? You said you added a bunch of weight, 5 solid pounds. What were you eating? Were you adding extra calories, all that kind of stuff this off season?
I started eating real well. You know, started trying to cut out a lot of the junk food. You know, you can't cut it out 100%, but I've been trying to cut out a lot of junk food, eat real well, just watching what you put in your body. You know, getting shakes, just coming to breakfast, getting a good meal. So I wouldn't say I'm just eating like a crazy diet, but just make sure I'm getting my 3 main meals, like a good 3 meals a day for sure.
There's a lot of